This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to New Jersey Satellite Studio, where we show you the flavor of life here in the District of New Jersey.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to INCRadio New Jersey, where we show you the flavor of life and where we learn together. And today's flavor is our favorite summer foods. We are in the middle of summer right now here in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. And we actually have some photo contributions from our friends from around the country. But before we get started on our topic today, because we are still celebrating the 5th anniversary of INCRadio New Jersey, we want to add another milestone anniversary celebration from our district. Let's all watch this video together.
City of Elizabeth is steeped in history. It is home of the first president of Congress and was the first state capital of New Jersey. It is also here that a historic milestone anniversary was reached for members of the Church of Christ. Angelica Amores has that report.
We can feel that our God is with us, and we're so happy.
We will not go like this without the help of God. We are very fortunate.
Oh, it was so amazing. Pasalamat tayo sa Ama.
A special event celebrating 50 years of God's blessings and guidance to members of the Church of Christ in the local congregation of Elizabeth, New Jersey. The fourth largest city in New Jersey, Elizabeth, was actually the state's first capital and is now home to a variety of cultures and ethnicities. Its proximity to New York City, while remaining family and community-oriented, is what attracts new residents. And it was also in this community where the Church of Christ has flourished. Starting with the establishment of Elizabeth in March of 1975, this mother locale has now borne several surrounding congregations throughout the state as the true faith continues to spread here. Lolita, a pioneer, recalls those early years in the 1970s. After arriving in America to seek a brighter future and to provide her children with a better education, she would endure long commutes to New York to be able to attend worship services.
From New Jersey, we have to pass 2 tunnels that we have to pay. In New York, the traffic is so much, especially during Thursday. But we come. Rain or shine, we are there. No matter what kind of hardships we are passing by.
In striving to actively fulfill their duties to worship God, members like Angel also face challenges.
I'm the only deacon that time. It's so hard because the brethren are too far apart. Some live in Bayonne, Hoboken, and all the way to Pasay. And the committee prayer is by home. So with Brother Angel Casanova, we go all over, almost spend time all day long to see the brethren.
Despite the struggles they encountered, they were determined to remain dedicated and devoted in their service to God. These members, along with others, became the foundation for something greater. With the church administration's support, the request to hold worship services in New Jersey was granted, and the first worship service was held on January 19, 1975.
It was snowing hard. So, but with the help of God, we were able to have the worship service.
From humble beginnings, worshiping in rented halls and homes, God continued to bless the members' efforts. As the number of members continued to grow, the need for a permanent house of worship became even more apparent. With God's help and the unity of the members, a property in Elizabeth was found. Through perseverance and prayers to God, members continued in their dedicated services. The House of Worship in Elizabeth was dedicated on September 6, 1982, and has remained a beacon of hope in this community for over 4 decades. And after 5 decades, they celebrate a milestone anniversary, the 50th anniversary of the local congregation of Elizabeth. Members gathered to unite in this special event filled with entertaining musical performances, a photo gallery wall, and special recognitions in reflection of the growth and blessings from God to their congregation over the last 50 years.
We want to make sure that everything goes well with the celebration. We want to have a celebration that's memorable. We want it, again, to be perfect and joyous and to please and make God proud of our humble locale, Elizabeth.
50 years of blessings in Elizabeth. It means that God has always been with us from the very beginning, and we hope and we have that firm faith that He'll continue to be with us as long as we do what we're supposed to do, as long as we uphold our duties unto Him.
Success, and we become all victors only with the help of our Father in heaven. And that is if we are able to meet His expectation, and that is obeying His commandments no matter what happens.
Even local public officials were in attendance who have seen the positive influence of the Church of Christ in their community.
Your church has been instrumental in helping our community stay healthy and stay clean by sending volunteers out into our parks, into our neighborhoods, and to have a church here for the last 50 years is extremely important to the growth of our city.
And every time you have your community outreach programs, we're honored that we have you here.
And the members here continue to look forward with hope as the younger generations grow in their firm foundation of faith.
What I wish for the future of our local, making sure that the faith of the younger ones are going to be strong. To make sure like love and unity is there, to encourage one another. Blessings do flow throughout the entire church and the generations that always grow together.
The legacy that I would like to continue that my parents demonstrated to my brother and I was always being active in their duties and in their faith, always taking care of the brethren.
This anniversary is a testament of God's mercy and graces upon His nation throughout the whole world, most especially our brethren here in the congregation of Elizabeth. Life is very difficult, but they were able to hold on tightly to their election and their faith as members of the Church of Christ. By means of the help and guidance of the Almighty Father and our Lord Jesus Christ also is utilizing the church administration led by our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo Manalo, guiding us along the path so that we would ultimately be able to finish our race.
For the past 5 decades, brethren in Elizabeth have continued and will continue to remain steadfast in their faith, united in their services unto our Almighty God, and devoted in the giving of thanks for the countless blessings that He continues to bestow upon His people. From Elizabeth, New Jersey, I'm Sister Angelica Amores, Reporting for the Iglesianicristo News Network.
Congratulations to all the members in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Seeing growth happening from where it all started is truly inspiring. Share with us your most memorable moments in the history of the church you experienced and share it in the comments. Well, that does it for this episode of INC News World. Tune in every Sunday for new episodes on INC TV and every Wednesday on our YouTube channel and on streaming platforms. I'm Michael Robinson. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. God bless.
Congratulations and happy anniversary again, Elizabeth. And if you'd like to watch that video again, you can access that on the INC Media YouTube channel. All right. So now for our topic, I know we've been talking about it in the live chat. Now that it's officially summer here, and we've been reaching temperatures up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is like the mid 30s in Celsius, if my math is right. Don't trust my math, so check it on the internet. We actually have favorite foods, tasty foods and drinks that we eat and drink in order to stay cool in the summer. So we received some food photos actually from friends from around the country. So let's find out if you would try these. So let's start off with our first photo. You know, our tech has, I think we have 20 or 19 of them to get through in 7 minutes. All right, so this is just a fruit bowl. This is submitted, I think, by Tamara Stevens from Aston. That's I see cantaloupe. Oh, cantaloupe. Is that mango? Is that plum? I think. I would eat this minus the cantaloupe. This is very refreshing, especially if it's cold. And I might just add some yogurt just to give it a different flavor, give it a little sour flavor. All right, next photo. All right, I think everyone knows what this is. This is we have a few of these. So this is halo halo. So I'm gonna need help putting together all the ingredients, even for our tech. If you have fast fingers, I think I see sweet red beans on the bottom. I think that might be gulaman on the bottom as well, the green one. I don't know what this orange thing is, but it looks delicious. There's ice cream. There's probably condensed milk in this. There's definitely ice cream on top. And I don't know what's that orange stuff near the top as well. Is that mango or there's so many ingredients you can put in halo halo. It's basically shaved ice with a bunch of sweet ingredients. All right, next one. Next photo. All right, this is banana Q, which I've never had. This is also from Tamara Stevens in Aston, and this is banana Q. I think this is. Oh, is this plantain? I think that the banana choice here is plantain in sugar that's grilled or fried. So I think it might actually be marinated and soaked in sugar to give it that sweet, crunchy flavor when you bite into it. All right. Would you try this? Team Live Chat, let us know. Next photo. Okay, this is more fruit, and this is actually more of my speed. There's blueberries and pineapple. Although the middle part they didn't cut out. There are some places or some people who don't cut out the middle, like the is that the pit? So do you eat that or do you throw it away? Sometimes it's soft enough to chew, but sometimes it's not. But I know it's all healthy for you. Just don't eat too much because then you might have to run to the bathroom. So would you eat this in the summer? I think my mom would. I know she's in the live chat right now. All right, next. Okay, this one is a little complicated. There's 4 things on the screen. So I think the top right is either quesadilla with maduros, which is sweet bananas. So that's the top right. And then next to it on the left is rice. And this is refried beans with queso on top or cheese. I don't know what's in the foil, but my guess is tamales. So, or a burrito. That's usually how they serve it if you go to a Mexican restaurant. And then on the right side, this one has a lot. All right. So on top is grilled corn, and I think the Mexicans call that elote. And it looks like there's cheese, maybe some paprika or cayenne pepper. There's definitely a jalapeno pepper on the left side, and beneath it looks like barbecue. Uh, would you eat this? Oh, and a hot dog. That's a hot dog next to the hot pepper on the left side. And it looks like there might even be some seafood underneath. So this is a lot of food. Would you eat all of this? I definitely would have I like refried beans. So I don't know if I'm the only one. And I'd like the sweet bananas, which is the maduros, and probably actually that looks more like a chilaquile. So if all of these words, these food descriptions sound strange to you, look them up on the internet and you'll see what they are. All right, next. Okay, this one is a spinach. I have to look this one up. This is a dip. So you see all the different kinds of tortilla, and this is from Lorraine Luenco. She was actually in South Carolina, and they went to this Mexican place. Yeah, so this is a dip. I see tomatoes, there's cheese, there's a whole bunch of good things in here. So this is a dip that you share. You can have it as an appetizer or your main course if this is the only thing you're eating. This is very hearty, and there might actually be some meat in it. So is this your go-to for favorite summer foods? Let us know in the live chat. Okay, next one. All right, this is a lot of sweet things on the table. This is, I believe, in the cups. I think this is Dole Whip. Not promoting any brands, but usually this is pineapple. So Dole makes pineapple, and I've only had this in Hawaii. There's one place in New York City, but I've mainly had this in Hawaii. So that's Dole Whip ice cream. So that's pineapple flavored ice cream, and then in the middle is a delicious looking cake. So I don't want to say it's a fruit cake, but it's like a it's a layered cake with fruit on top. I would definitely eat all the fruit on top first, or maybe drop some on my ice cream and eat it that way. So you have a lot of different fruit flavors, especially when it's hot outside. We're probably going to see this pineapple ice cream later on. So would you eat this? Let us know. Okay, next. Okay, this one, I'm not sure that I would do this because, again, we're trying to stay cool, but this is a treat. This is marshmallows by the fire. This was submitted by Grace Evangelista. Grace, do you eat this during the day? Maybe at night, since the temperatures cool down at night. But I love a marshmallow that's a little charred. This is a nice color, but would you eat this? I think I need to combine it with some fruit to get that cooling effect. Okay, next. All right, strawberries. Who loves strawberries? I think the strawberry picking season is over, but they are available in our grocery stores. So, for those who like strawberries, how do you like to have it? I love strawberries on toast with cream cheese and then freshly sliced strawberries on top. I think that's very refreshing with a cup of coffee or a glass of water. So that's a good breakfast, or even just to have it plain. I know some people like to have powdered sugar on it. I'm not a big fan of adding more sugar because it's already sweet. Well, hopefully sweet. Sometimes you do get the sour strawberries. So if anyone out there knows how to tell if it's a sweet strawberry, please let us know in the live chat. Okay, next one. Okay, there's a lot going on this grill, and this is our typical summer grilling, I guess, table. So on the top left, we have hot dogs, and then on the top right, we have very melted cheese on top of a hamburger. The bun, I believe, is on the bottom left, and it's toasting, and then these giant white things are onions. So my question, whoever is grilling this, do you put all those onions on one burger? Yeah, so I guess if everyone's having as many onions at the picnic or at the dinner wherever you're grilling, I guess no one will notice what your breath smells like. So I guess that's okay. But yeah, so hamburger, hot dog, and grilled onions for the summer. Would you eat this or do you eat this? I was gonna say what toppings do you put on your hot dog? I like sauerkraut. Sauerkraut's my favorite. Right, next photo. Okay, this is also a different version of halo halo or just ube ice cream. I don't know how to explain ube besides purple yam, but this looks like ube ice cream with vanilla. Is that coconut? And then I don't know how to explain the brown stuff on top, but it's delicious. Is that shredded coconut? I know our tech knows what's on top. I just don't know what the name of it is in English. All right, next one. Okay, this is ice cream with blueberries. Earlier in a live chat, Mario Oka from Brixtonville mentioned ice cream. So this is more what I would eat. So blueberries for that tart flavor. And then I think this is vanilla ice cream for a little sweetness, although that's a lot of ice cream for me. All right, would you eat this or would you change the fruit? Next photo. Tomatoes. Do you eat tomatoes raw? Although it is very refreshing to have tomatoes to add to your entree, whether you're having steak, pork, fish, even eating it with just rice and some other veggies, tomatoes are very refreshing. And it actually is officially a fruit because it has seeds in it. And I do know some people who eat tomatoes like an apple. So are you one of those people who eat tomatoes like an apple? Let us know in the comment section. All right, next. Oh, are these blueberries? They are. The blueberry I've never seen blueberries that weren't completely blue. For a second I thought it was a plum. But yeah, blueberries plain by itself is also a refreshing summer treat. Especially if you chill them first, like in the freezer, and then you pop them in your mouth. You don't need a lot, you just need a little bit because they are already sweet most of the time. Again, you do get those tart ones. Okay, next. All right, I said we were going to see it again. Here we are, the pineapple ice cream. That's a lot of ice cream. I think I think one is enough to share between two people, but yeah, this is the pineapple ice cream. So it's a little tart and a little sweet. It's amazing, especially when the sun is beating down on you. Have you tried this before? What do you think about pineapple ice cream? Is it overrated? Some people don't like it, so let us know. Next. Okay, this is halo halo as well. So this is a favorite Filipino dessert in the summer when it's hot. Actually, you can have it in the winter as well. But here, the red and green cubes, is that, I don't want to say it's jello because it's firmer than jello, right? It's just colorful. We have the ube ice cream on top with a cherry. We have the sweet red beans in the background, and then underneath, I don't know what that is. Might probably is it sweet bananas. Some people like to put like saba or plantain on the bottom with some condensed milk, or is it evaporated milk? I don't remember which milk. Okay, we have to go on. We have one time for one last photo. Let's see what the last photo is. Oh, great. The watermelon made it. I love watermelon. That is my go-to for the summer. Watermelon is so refreshing. It's mostly water, as the name states. Watermelon. Abe Evangelista gave us a tip on how to find the ripe watermelon. It has to have the yellow spot on the outside. We have, I think this is also a s'more. Is that a marshmallow? I think this was submitted by Ricky Garzon from Rockland, and then we have, it looks like a fancy macaron on the left side with some blackberries, and I love blackberries. Probably with mascarpone in the middle. And then this is I know this bakery from New York. That's a hot chocolate shot on the right side in front of the watermelon. So this is a very interesting summer treat. Oh, and inside the watermelon, it looks like there might be some gelato or ice cream. Wow. I don't know how one person could eat all of this. So I think Ricky might have been sharing with someone. All right, that's all the time that we have for our photos. We have to move on to our next segment. I know I'm the only one here today, but time goes by fast always on our show. So up next we have our shout out section. I think we have time for that.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Good morning. Happy birthday. Congratulations. I have to shout out.
Mom, dad, best friend. All right. First up, we want to shout out our trivia winner from last week's show. That is Shay Diane Apalacio. And we also want to thank our summer food photo contributors, Brother Lowell Nuka from the District of Florida, Lorraine Luenco from Virginia, Grace Evangelista from Aston, Ricky Garzon from Rockland, Tony Rose Valenzuela from Michigan. We didn't get a chance to show her ice cream, but she shared Superman ice cream with us from Michigan. Tamara Stevens from Aston, Brian Torres from Washington, D.C., and Raymond Villegas from Bayonne. And additional thanks for the 5th anniversary of INC Radio. We ran out of time last week. We also want to thank Sister Joy Bondalon from Aston, Sister Flo Guillermo from Oregon, Brother Lester Carriaga from Elizabeth, Brother Lowell Newcomb from the District of Florida, and Brother Manly Ndaya, our executive producer. Next up is our hashtag winners.
Now announcing our hashtag winners.
All right. Honorable mention goes to Bergen. 3rd place, Locale of Bayonne. 2nd place, Locale of Philadelphia. And we thought it wasn't going to happen again. But for the 1st place, we have Aston. Congratulations, Aston. And I see they're also hashtagging very actively in today's broadcast. So they might take it again for this episode. All right, next up, we have our upcoming activities. No need for the bumper on this. We just have one reminder for today. Today at 1 p.m., district-wide Christian organization family meeting. District-wide joint Christian Family Organization meeting. That was a mouthful. At 1 p.m. today, you can come to the Elizabeth Chapel or you can connect online. And please check with your local congregation for details on local events and the daily Bible study schedules. All right, next up, we have our CFO in action.
CFO in action.
The members of the Church of Christ in the District of New Jersey gathered for a fun-filled bike and walk activity at the Weehawken waterfront. As adults and children rode and walked through the scenic route, they enjoyed each other's company, shared laughter, and strengthened bonds. The activity provided a fantastic opportunity for church members to connect outside of traditional services, fostering a sense of belonging and camaraderie among the congregations. The Bike and Walk event also showcased the church's commitment to promoting physical activity, mental well-being, and spiritual growth. Through such activities, the Church of Christ demonstrated its dedication to nurturing the whole person, body, mind, and spirit, and building a stronger, more supportive community. The CWS representatives from various local congregations in the District of New Jersey gathered at the Winslow congregation on June 29th for the district-level Tagisan ng Talino or Battle of the Brains competition. The young participants eagerly answered questions about Bible lessons they had learned throughout the years, demonstrating a deep understanding of God's Word. The event not only tested their biblical knowledge, but also encouraged critical thinking and a love for scriptures. As the competitors battled it out, the atmosphere was filled with cheers, applause, and a sense of friendly competition. The Battle of the Brains served as an excellent opportunity for the children to bond over their shared beliefs and values, while also inspiring them to continue exploring and applying biblical teachings in their daily lives. The local congregation of Philadelphia celebrated its 11th anniversary. The occasion began with a heartfelt welcome as the brethren gathered to mark more than a decade of faith and unity in the locale. Warm greetings and laughter filled the air mingling with the scent of good food and the sounds of INC original music tuning up in the background. The members took a moment to reflect on the congregation's journey, expressing gratitude for the dedication and support shown by the members, old and new. As the Church of Christ members continue to be unified in all activities in the church, brethren in the District of New Jersey recently conducted a District Unity Games, which included the sports of basketball and dodgeball for all CF organizations to take part in. Brethren from the District of New Jersey gathered with eagerness at the Iron Peak Sports Center. As the games were conducted, the excitement of the matches sparked great sportsmanship among all the brethren in the district. Regardless of the skill levels, brethren truly were unified not only in playing their favorite sports, but above all, upholding the love of the brotherhood. The CFO members in the District of New Jersey continue to remain thankful to the church administration for activities that further unify the love of the brotherhood inside the church. Led by the Assistant District Minister, Brother Ruben Bustos, the brethren in the District of New Jersey continue to be united in all activities launched by the church administration. This was our CFO in action over the past weeks. From the District of New Jersey, this is Sister Marisol Dagotot. We'll have more on the CFO in action next week. See ya!
Thanks, Sister Marisol. Our district has been so busy these last few weeks. Thank you for that recap. And before we close out the show, we just want to say hello to our live viewers there in the live chat. Sister Jennifer Trinidad from the local of Long Beach, Orange County. Brother Mario Oka from Brixtonville, District of Calooca North. Brother Robert Tapales from Florida. He's wishing happy anniversary to INC Radio New Jersey. Thanks for that. And we just want to say hello also to Rowena Guerzon all the way from Rockland as well. Thanks for tuning in. We have a bunch of answers about the food, especially the tomatoes, but we are out of time. So thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. And let us know if you would try any of the summer foods that we showed today in any combination. But before we go, we'd like to thank the church administration always for their continuous support, to INC Radio for allowing us to have a show like this where we can stay connected and learn together. We want to acknowledge our Assistant District Supervising Minister, Brother Ruben Bustos Jr., our Christian Family Organization Overseer, Brother Royal Moline, and our District Multimedia Advisor, Brother James Malabanan. But we especially thank our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo Manalo, and our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Manalo. We'd also like to thank our INT radio station manager, Brother Wally Tarai, and our techs on board for today's show. Before we say goodbye, we again thank all of our viewers for taking the time to watch this episode. See you on the next episode of INT Radio New Jersey. Take care, everyone.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station